Hi, it's Katerina Eva. I'm independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Scotland, in UK. And today we will make this super cute card. I casing today Jenny McCormack. She's in the same team as me. I mean, in Michelle last team called Pinkies. And I think her idea for making card with bookmark is brilliant. So I just make this card, which I think is super fantastic, and I absolutely love this ombre effect. Actually, I made a bunch of these cards, and last week I was totally obsessed with basic black bases for my cards, so I chopped everything what I have in my home. But I'm looking for some idea to have my business details, or to send for my team members. So I think the bookmark is perfect because you can keep it on the front of your desk, and you will have all important information about Stampin' Up or business. And of course you can make this smaller in the size of business card. So I use the basic gems as a stopper for this card. This card is super simple and cute, and you can really make the simple background and add very complicated, like artsy bookmark, especially when we have brusho in our offers. So yeah, let's get started. So I try to be more organized, so I bought especially for my I'm still might have in Facebook Live, but no. For my YouTube tutorials, I bought these envelopes to have all materials prepared and pre-cut. So this is the standard A6 card. I will, if you living in States, you will find also the measurements for 5.5 by 4.25 size cards. So this is A2 in American size. So don't be scared, just watch my tutorial, and you can go back later to my blog and find the dimensions there. Also print them. So I'm just going to show you dimensions for inches and also for centimeters. So base is basic black, so it's basically half of A4 size, cut in half and scored. So this is the basic black base. Then we will need to cut two panels from Whisper White, and they measure 3 7/8 by 5.25, and this is two the same panels, one for insert and one for our front of the card. And to make the bookmark, actually I'm using piece from Memory and More Sweet Sweater card. The cards are free during celebration, and actually I store them in my box I have from something else. So basically from one large card, Memory and More card, you can make two bookmarks. I just cut them in the half and cut a little stripe from the top, because this piece measured 2 by 5, so it's basically half of the original size, which is 4 by 6, and I cut 1 inch around from the top, which is like 2.5 centimeters. So I come out with this stripe, and I want to leave this line because I think it's super cute to have like something else on the top. So as you can see, not many left of them, and I still making some projects with these cards. so this is another fun idea to use them. So this is the celebration items. You can still shop the celebration stuff. If you watch this video after celebration 2018, you can just cut the size from DSP or from other pack of memory and more cards. Okay, so other things we will need is piece of basic black, piece of whisper white, and remember I have all dimensionals on my blog, and also a piece of whisper white, which is the same measurements like the memory and more card. We will glue this on the back and to cover it, because not every single time is a super fantastic backside. So if you don't like the backside, you can of course glue the other piece from the same card to have like the same design of both sides, but you can also add the whisper white with, for example, printed detail about your shop, about your demonstrator, some social media things. Okay, so it's a lot of things you can do. I will not talk about how to make the bookmark and ideas about it. To make this bookmark, I will use the punch from Stampin' Up. So the punch makes the job for making the top of the bookmark. And to finish the bookmark is actually of your choice. Whatever you have will be look nice. I will use two ribbons. So one is this ribbon from Spring Summer catalog, white one, and second is from annual catalog. This is double-sided gold ribbon, and actually you can get this ribbon also as the celebration item. So if you watch this video after the celebration, you can still buy this ribbon from our annual catalog. You can find them with all the ribbons on the end of the catalog. Okay, so what else we will need? So definitely gems, and for ink I will use Berry Burst. And I will also use this stamp set from Celebration called Heartfelt Blooms, and I will use this beautiful stamp with flower, and also thinking of you, or thank you. We will see what happened. And also I will use brayer, sponge brayers. So the difference between this brayer and regular brayer is you have the sponge here, so you can use it as long as the sponge looking fine, because with the time the sponge will be like not so super smooth or something. So then in the box you have two like brayers and four ends, so you can change them easily like this, and you just put new one. But if you used the sponge, you need to buy another pack. So this is the usable stuff, but it makes the things a lot easier if you, for example, like me, plan to make billions of swaps for on stage. So let's get started. So first thing, we will start with this inside panels, measures 10 by 40 centimeters. Okay, so I will stamp only on the corners, and it will be my insert for this card. So this is the insert, and I can just leave it on the side to be completely dry, and then I start to make background, and I'm starting to just on the center or almost the center stamp this big flower, and I try to fill background. Just I rotate the stamp to don't have like super super the same like image all over on the same angle. Okay, so we have something like that. If you have situation like this, so you have like one stamp going to another, it's perfect, it will be fine, you can breathe, everything will be fine. Okay, so with stamping, maybe I can take this Whisper White piece and stamp thinking of you, maybe sentiment, but because this is the wood stamp, I will use my Stamp Magic. So this is the positioner for wood stamps, and also I think most popular thing to just have this stamp to be in the same position, the position you want. So I'm still don't change my sticker. I have sticker upside down, so I need to think about it when I start to stamp, because I will have a stamp upside down. Okay, so one more time I will show you how to do this. So first of all, I know why my foil is dirty, but I use archival, and you need to use archival on this side, but I use on this side, I didn't know about it, and I mess it completely. So you just put this tool on the corner of your foil, you stamp directly from the top to the bottom, and then you have this image, so you can see thinking of you. Then I position this on my paper, how I look, where I want it. Then I position this on my scrap of paper when I exactly want it, and then I will add the tool to the corner, and then I take off my foil and stamp with the same stamp. So I will know for sure the sentiment will be in the position I want to be. So this is our sentiment, and I think we just finished with all the stamping. So we can move to brayering. So to do this, I will take all my small stuff from here, because will be a mess a little bit. Okay, so brayer, you're just gently rolling the brayer on the top of your ink pad, and don't do something like this, because then you will have the ink only on one part of your brayer. So I'm starting brayering from this side around. I want to have like dark background around like half maybe, and even more. So you will see here flowers. You need to look at the card very close to see them, and then you have this beautiful ombre effect. So I'm starting from the edge, and I'm going to this edge actually, and I will add more and more ink, so I will speed the process, so you will not need to watch everything. Okay, so I will leave it for a moment to dry completely and we can start assembling the card. So first of all, we start with flipping our paper to other side because we don't want to have mess with our card. Need to be nice. Okay, so let's go back to our pieces. So this is the base, so the panel from the front is still wet, but we can glue actually the insert. Okay, so now we can actually make the bookmark. So I will first put my piece of memory and more and punch, and then I will do the same with my whisper white piece. I didn't punch to the end, but I can fix it. Sorry, I need to open the door for my Jack Russell. Okay, so now we can glue two pieces together. I'm using Tombow and I start to like lining these two pieces from the top. Okay, so we just have like teeny tiny piece left here, so I can take the snippers and cut it out. Okay, so this is the bookmark actually, and now we can add the ribbon to decorate it. So I think maybe we'll stick with this gold one only. So I will cut two pieces about 4 inches each. And I will put them here. We will make this bookmark nice. So it's 2 pieces of this ribbon, 2 pieces of this ribbon, just to have some variation, I could say, no difference. Okay, so I could make the ribbon, but I will make some, not maybe super nice, but more functional, and I will cut the excess. So this is the ribbon, and we can actually just cut them all in the same like angle to look more nice and tidy. So this is our bookmark, and I can check my front. So as you can see, it's much darker right now, and I love this very dark look. So we will glue this panel on the front of card. This is the perfect idea for any like monocolor cards. I think you can just stamp yourself a card like this with this super fun ombre effect. with almost every single stamp. So now I can take our small stripes from black, basic black and whisper white, and I will glue first my whisper white piece on basic black. Okay, and then I will add glue only on the ends like this, and I will glue, and I probably will glue like 1 inch from the bottom. So, but really it doesn't matter. Okay, so we glue this. We can put our bookmark here, and then I will add one of our gems, and I usually add them using the piercing tool, but I don't know where is it. So I will add the gem using the craft knife. You can also make it with craft knife. So I try to just put it like on the center, and the gem will be our stopper. So you can also just round the corner if you like, or you can really play with this bookmark, make it one of the kind with brush or with stamping. So I love this idea, and I hope you will give it a try. And if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe and support my work with Stampin' Up. And remember, we have still celebration is the last moment to joining and to shopping, and have additional products from Stampin' Up for free. So I hope to see you soon. Bye.